Hello guys, welcome back to Code and Test Azure Fundamental series. This is the fifth video in this series, so if you have not watched the previous video, please watch for the continuity. I am putting in my playlist. So if you are going to write the Azure Fundamental exam and you are worried about how to crack the exam, then you are on the right place. I will help you to crack this exam in a very simple manner. So just for a flashback, I'm just putting the number of certifications which is available in Azure. There are Azure AZ 900, there's a fundamental exam before associate, and after associate you can go for expert level. So in my video channel I will be uploading dumps for each and every certification, so you can subscribe my channel and follow my videos too if you are planning to write any of this Azure certification. So I'm starting with Azure 900. So hope you have learned the previous video, all four videos, in a better way. So we are moving to the fifth video. So I strongly recommend to go through the materials which is available in this particular link from Microsoft. So moving to the 61st question. This question is part of a series of questions that present the same scenario. Each question in the series contain a unique solution that might need that stated goal. Some question sets might have more than one correct answer. So you have already seen this similar kind of question. So moving to the question. You have an Azure environment. You need to create a new Azure virtual machine from a tablet that runs the Android operating system. So solution what we are preferring is you use bash in Azure Cloud Shell. Whether it meets the goal, yes, exactly met the goal. So you can read the explanation. With the Azure Cloud Shell you can create virtual machine using bash or PowerShell. That is a proper explanation, so the answer is yes. Moving to the 62nd question. You plan to create an Azure virtual machine. You need to identify which storage servers must be used to store the unmanaged data disk in of the virtual machine. You should why what should you identify to answer? Select the appropriate answer in this answer area. The answer is blob storage. So moving to the 63rd question, the company complaints policy states that a server named fin server must be on a separate network segment. You are evaluating which Azure service can be used to meet the complaints policy requirement. Which Azure should you recommend? So the answer is a virtual network for fin server and other network for all the other servers. So this is the option which we can prefer when you are in this situation. Go through this explanation for the better understanding. So moving to the 64th question, you plan to map a network drive from several computer that runs Windows 10 to Azure storage. You need to create a storage solution in Azure for the planned mapped drive. What should you create? We should create a file service in the storage account. That is the correct answer. Why means a Azure file in the Microsoft easy to use cloud file system. Azure file system can be seamlessly used in the Windows and Windows Server. To use an Azure file share with Windows, you must either mount it, which means assigning it to a drive letter or mount point path, or exiting is by UNC path. So I have given the explanation over here. Just read it out. You will be it's a self-explanatory. You can understand. If you are not getting that any of this explanation, I will please put a comment in my comment box so that I can come with a better understanding video for you. Moving to the 65th question, you plan to implement an Azure database solution. You need to implement a database solution that meet the following requirements. Can add data concurrently from multiple region, can store JSON document. Which database server should you deploy? To answer, select the appropriate service in the answer area. So there are multiple answers over here. So the other thing is like you have to select the correct option. Here the answer is Azure Cosmos DB. So just giving a tip for you, whenever there something related to JSON document or something, you can blindly prefer this Azure Cosmos DB. So for a better explanation, read the explanations over there. So moving to the 66th question, the company plans to migrate all its network resources to Azure. You need to start the planning process by exploring Azure. What should you create first? Yeah, it's obviously you know that the first thing you have to create is subscription. Without Azure subscription, you can't do anything in Azure. So the answer is subscription. 67th question, you have an on-premises application that sends email notification automatically based on a rule. You plan to migrate the application to Azure. So you need to recommend a serverless computing solution for the application. What should you include in the recommendation? The answer is a logical app. So what is logical lab, and with an example is given in the explanation, please read it out. I'm not explaining thoroughly for the explanation given over there because to shorten the video. 68th question, you plan to deploy a website to Azure. A website will be accessed by users worldwide and will host large video files. You need to recommend which Azure feature must be used to provide the best video playback experience. The answer is the content delivery network. So it's kind of, you can imagine, simulate with the YouTube or some other video playlist in websites. So you have to use content delivery network. 69th question, your company plan to deploy several million sensors that will upload data to Azure. You need to identify which Azure resource must be created to support the planned solution. So which are the two? You have to select two. So here you have to select Azure Data Lake and Azure IoT Hub. So why we are going to select this? Read out the explanation. Moving to the 70th question, you have an Azure web app. You need to manage the setting of the web app from an iPhone. What are two Azure management tools that you use? So the correct answer is the Azure Portal and the Azure Cloud Shell. Moving to the 71st question. So it's a set of question. You have an application that is comprised of an Azure web apps that has a service line agreement of 99.95% and Azure SQL database that has a SLF 99.99%. The composite SLA of this application in this product of both SLA which is equal to 99.94. So you have to choose the correct answer from the below. So the thing is no change is needed because we are using two different features of Azure and we have to average this. That's the average person is 99.94. So that's a very easy answer. It's a logical answer as well. 72nd question. It's a true or false question. So moving to the answer. All the Azure resource deployed to a single resource group must be share the same Azure region. It's not required. You can have a multiple region as well. So answer is no. If you assign a tag to the resource group, all the Azure resource in the group resource groups are assigned to the same tag. No, it's not required. You can have any number of tags within the same resource group. If you set permission to the resource group, all the Azure resource in that group inherit the permission. Yes, it inherits. You can have a separate permission as well, but if you're not giving any permission, it will be inherited by default. Okay, so moving to the 73rd question, your company plans to deploy an artificial intelligence solution in Azure. What should the company use to build, test and deploy predictive analysis solution? The answer is B, Azure Machine Learning Studio. So whenever something questions come up with artificial intelligence, then answers will be Azure Machine Learning Studio. So moving to the 74th question, data that is stored in an archive access tier of the Azure storage account can be accessed by any time by the using azcopy.exe. So it is not possible, but the correct answer is must be dehydrated before the data can be accessed. So moving to the 75th question, this is also a true or false or yes or no question. Azure Advisor provides recommendation on how to improve the security of the Azure Active Directory environment. So no, it won't give it. Azure Advisor provides a recommendation on how to reduce the cost of running Azure virtual machines. Yes, it provides, so its answer is yes. Azure Advisor provides recommendation on how to configure the network state settings on Azure virtual machine. No, it won't give. So you can read out the explanation which given over there for a better understanding. So I am coming to the conclusion of this video because I have already covered 15 questions in this video. I don't want to strengthen the video. So what you do, please subscribe my channel for the upcoming videos, and I'll be giving some 160 plus questions over there. Blindly read out this 160 question and understand the concept which I explained, and for the better understanding, pause the video and read out the explanation for the better clarity. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you will be clearing this exam after going through my dumps materials and all. So happy learning. Thank you so much again.